the warlock, um, and Eric's like as my character Eric's, and she comes up to you and she says, "Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but I need you to look at something for me."
Oh. So what do we have?
So she pulls out the two daggers and the pistol that she purchased in Veritha before they left the city earlier that day. And she hands them over and she points out that there's arcane markings on the side of them. And she asks, "Do you think you can maybe identify what these markers mean and tell me a little bit more about the weapons?"
Yes, actually. Can I cast identify?
Discernment. Mi amore.
Because I do actually have that as a spell too.
Greetings and welcome to the Table in the Tavern. I'm your host, Leon Jenkins, at Leon Jenkins One Gaming. Today we're getting into some D&D. Been playing a game called the Untamed Few, as that's the name that this group has come to call themselves. We're going to go around the virtual table and introduce each other, but yeah, we got a little bit of role play already going off the very beginning of the game, which is great. Viric's trying to obtain the information about an item in their inventory. During downtime this week, she rolled an insight that she may have passed, maybe not. That's the illusion of gaming. That perhaps our warlock, the arcane specialist within the group, may have access to certain spells like Identify that could ascertain the information about what these items are. She believes them to be magical in nature. So, with that, Cody, um, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and the character you'll be playing this evening?
My character tonight is Erix Noctis. He's a human bard warlock, and he's a bit of a show off, but he's sitting there. He's just trying to learn as much as he can and ascertain as much magical power as he can.
Right on. Okay. And do you actually have the ability to help Virix with this dilemma she finds herself in?
I actually do.
That's funny how that works out. So while you could, I don't know if you have the ability to cast that as a ritual or not.
I have it as both. That's what I was actually thinking about. Oh,
So the ritual would take 10 minutes versus casting it and just, gleaming it with the expensive simply a spell slot. I'll leave that to you as we go around the table. Continuing over to my right, maybe someone else's left, we got Rex. Rex, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about the character you're going to be playing this evening?
I will be playing Rex, the human artificer. He's got a clockwork arm that's hidden in a sleeve, and he's currently dealing with some venereal disease that he picked up from Mary the prostitute.
Is that canon now? Because I don't remember you rolling anything or a constitution for venereal disease or syphilis or anything like that. But if that's canon,
Sure
if that's your own brain canon, we'll make it canon in the game.
I'm sure he's.
that was a thing.
I'm sure he's got something from it.
He might. We'll find out tonight. Okay. So as we continue on that note, we got Casbat. That's not no relation to syphilis. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. I'm sorry. But anyway, Casbat, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about the character you'll be playing tonight?
You're still muted, by the way.
Absolutely. I am Casbat from Casbat Studios, and I am playing Juggernaut Barbarian Naga by the name of Razzle, a monster hunter as well as explorer.
Very good. And continuing on, we got Jessica. I like to call her Sika. I don't know. But why don't you tell us a little about yourself and a little about the character you're going to be playing tonight?
Well, you can call me Jess, the Hot Mess Express, but my character is Shotzi. She is an elf druid. What do I say about Shotzi? Well, she's 5'11", very svelte, blonde. She's chaotic neutral, so she just kind of... Sometimes she just doesn't know what she's doing. But please, for the love of God, don't make her go up or down stairs. Seems to be the one huge plight with Shotzi. But yeah.
All right. Continuing on, we have Virix, or AKA Siobhan, or not Siobhan. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the character you've been playing, and of course yourself.
So what's up? My name's Siobhan. I am playing Virix Lone Tree. Virix is a changeling monk. Pretty selfish character. Likes money. Likes doing things for herself. She's got a man. His name is Zil. Together, kind of scary. And yeah, I love Virix. She's one of my favoriteest characters that I've ever gotten to build and play in D&D.
One of my favorites, too.
And continuing on, if you're done, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I'm done.
Continuing on, we have Vincent. Vincent, why don't you tell us a little about yourself, a little about the character you're going to play tonight. My brother got me these.
I'm Vincent. I play Kortor. He is a human fighter who is out here trying to just do the rightest thing possible. Other than that, he's just kind of a himbo.
He's kind of one of my favorite characters. He's coming to save the day when Shotzi can't do freaking rope or stairs.
The athletics champion.
A couple of our players a little bit beat up from events in real life suffrage. Hoping them a speedy recovery, of course. And so you give those items to our resident warlock. So with that, Cody, all that's really left is how are you going to do this? There are, in fact, 3 items. The spell, it gives you the ability to gleam but 1. But what up? With your ritual, it could just take you 30 minutes, and or less, give or take, and you just know all this stuff.
That'll work for me. We'll take the 30 minutes. Because I've got it as a ritual.
And this is as you guys are bedding down for the evening, so yes. So with that, both of the both of the daggers are magical in nature. They're both +1 daggers. Okay. Uh,
Nice.
they are not only magical, they are silvered.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
Okay, T.
Okay. The pistol is a +2.
Okay, nice, 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 nice. Very cool, very fun, very funky fresh. I'm gonna I'm gonna update those in my inventory.
Very good. With that, is anyone else doing anything during downtime? We have one party member that is apart, but still, you'd be bedding down for the evening. You left the room of your newest friend.
Yep. Fun for hire.
Right, and made your way. Where? Where are you headed?
I guess I'm headed to the inn.
Okay, always a good place. Okay. As you're making your way through the town, leaving the brothel slash saloon, and making your way down to a place that calls itself the Country Vine Inn. You can see that it either it's had a brand new facelift, fresh paint and everything, or this is a new building. You can see buildings that are being erected as you travel down the road. In a point of stasis, as they're just the framings of what could be homes or some new business of some sort. Not really sure. There are a few people that are assessing things and making measurements, but no actual building that is going on at this time. Okay, you make your way down to the inn, to the Country Vine Inn. Making your way inside, you are greeted with a warm smile from a plump but rosy-cheeked young woman. She wears a blue blouse with a white apron. You can smell the aroma of fresh bread coming from the kitchen as she wipes her hands on a towel that hangs from her apron and looks up, smiling. "Oh, hello, dearie. How may I help you? Welcome to the Country Vine Inn."
I'll be taking a room and some food if I could.
"Oh, of course you would." And she reaches down underneath the counter and brings up a ledger and says, "Would you be so kind," she says as she opens up the ledger and provides you with a quill and ink. "Would you simply sign yourself in, dear, and it will be 2 gold per night." Now, these are not the confines of mass betting. You will have your own room, your own privacy. Of course, there is an area for you to bathe. You can either have water brought up to your room, or you can bathe in the communal area.
I'll probably have water brought up to my room.
That is, of course, an extra silver.
2 gold, 1 silver.
Oh, yes, if you don't mind, sir. And please just sign your name right here.
All right, just put REX in there and we're good to go.
Are you planning on being here for a while, or are you simply passing through just this evening? We do have a special on a week's stay. 1 night free.
I'll probably just be here for a couple days. I'm not really sure. I'm here on business, waiting for more associates to arrive.
The water is free. They'll bring it up for free. Only 6 gold.
Wait. This doesn't sound right.
Oh, it's a discount, you see, dear.
Uh-huh. You know what? I'll just take the food.
Well, I must admit you're our first customer, and I'm not sure when we're going to get our next. So I must admit, she says, blushing a bit, that I may have been up to trying to get you a stay as long as possible. Fresh biscuits that need be eaten. You will at least stay for dinner, won't you?
So of course, I'll have dinner and I'll stay at my own place.
You could tell me where you've been, where you're going.
To be honest, I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm just waiting for my associates, and then I'll see where I go from there.
Well, you are welcome to stay at the Country Vine Inn any time, and dinner is at 5 o'clock. Make sure you wash your hands.
Of course.
All right, she accepts
And-
your gold and silver.
How much gold was it for the meal?
So 2 gold and 1 silver. The meal is included.
Oh, I'm just getting the meal. I'm going to stay in the fortress.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, you have a room, and you paid for water to be brought to your room. But you're gonna go and stay in the fortress. Very good. Sounds like a plan.
I was just gonna get the-
Sounds like
I
a
was
good
just gonna get the
investment.
food.
Okay.
I was just going to get the food and not stay at the inn.
Very good. Well, dinner's at 5 o'clock. We'll say that it's 3 o'clock now. So, well, it's morning. You know. No, it would be evening the night before for you. So you're just getting yourself settled in, I guess. So we'll say that. We'll say 5 o'clock comes around. You end up eating, and then make your way out to the outskirts of the town. Then I suppose.
Yep.
And you have a fancy little fortress in your pocket that you pull out and throw into the field, and it erects into a fully functional fortress. Does it bear like a coat of arms or something?
Not really, no.
No? Okay. All right. So you make your way in and you rest for the evening. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. I think that's it.
Okay. Jessica, are you doing anything with your bird? Oh, Siobhan, you either?
Yeah, I gotta feed that guy. Also, just like a weird above game side note, I do have my bird in my inventory, but I just have it in as a riding horse, if that's okay.
Yeah, riding horse works.
Okay.
Except your riding horse does piercing damage and stuff of that nature. You know, that's the
Yeah.
only difference, really.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm gonna feed my bird, so I'll take away one of my feed per days out of my inventory.
Nice.
Get that guy fed.
Speaking of which, everyone that is on in the wilderness for the cost of a long rest is in fact a ration. So make sure you're consuming your rations.
Done.
But yeah, you provide a feedback for your animal. Your animal delights in the extra attention that you give to him. Seems like it's been missing you a little bit as it nuzzles up next to you a little bit. With you being gone on the island for as long as you were.
Oh, I missed Anthrax. Anthrax, he's such a good boy.
He caws and goes back to eating. Jessica, are you doing anything with your birds? We'll say you at least eat. You at least feed them.
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out how to actually. So I take one of my birds' rations out of my rations. Is that how that works?
Yeah. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say if you don't have any feed for your terror bird, Virix will give you some of hers.
What?
So we just could go feed our birds together.
Teamwork.
I'll give you I'll give you 4 feeds out of the 9 that I have left. So it's called feed per day. It's under gear in the manage inventory tab.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, so now you got all your feed and resting out of the way. You guys setting up a watch for the evening. Those of you that are out in the wilderness, or you guys just going to go ahead and just go to bed.
Ah, hell no. We gotta set up a watch.
Okay.
Things get wild out here.
Things get wild out here.
After kind of like the sun has set and it's dark, Virix will volunteer herself for the first watch and kind of set herself up next to whatever little campfire they have.
Zill says, we should probably keep watching in teams. I'll go with Virix.
mhm.
Virix, she says, "Oh, it always feels good that you have my back."
Did anybody else, this is above game, anybody else see the depiction of Zill's derriere? His cake?
Yeah. I started giggling out. All I saw was cake. Cake for days.
Okay. I kind of feel like I have to share that now.
Jeez.
It's become the thing for the table, at least in this group, that whenever someone fails their perception check, they've been caught staring at Zill's posterior, as they call it, otherwise his ass. And so there was questions about how one could see his ass underneath the cape or whatever. So
I've been imagining the Batman, the little cartoon of for Gotham where he's butt slamming everybody and his cape's all sucked up on his butt crack. That's all I've been imagining this whole time.
Yes.
Oh, no. Anyway.
this is
I actually had not watched this video yet, and I opened it. Oh no.
okay.
Like, that's not real.
There's no way that's real. There's no way that's
Zill,
real. That's a real
Zill will never beat the BBL allegations.
Yeah, that's
My
real.
teammate's cake right there. She's dying.
Okay, but anyway. Yeah, you guys gonna set up teams for watch. We got Zill and Virix
Yeah.
that are going first.
I'll take second watch.
You take
After your
second.
Perhaps I could be of a bit of assistance.
Okay.
And Grazel will more or less just make a big circle around the camp.
Okay.
That's kind of handy.
Are you going to participate in a watch order? Grazzle.
I'll come and
I think
bother him
that's.
for second watch.
I think
Okay.
he'll rest unless he needs to get up or anything. If they need another person to watch, they're more than welcome to go ahead and bother him. But for now, he's acting as a improvised protection for the group.
Okay. Well, I don't know that everyone in the campfire and, all the birds and stuff like that are going to fit within your coils, but we'll say sure. You make a camp. You encircle the campfire, as it were, as best as you can. You're only 25, feet long, so you are rather big. So yeah, you lay to encircle the campfire, I suppose. So if anyone wants campfire, you got to get past Grassel. Anyway.
Sit on
You
him
know,
and get close.
that's actually really funny because that's exactly what a snake would do: is get close to warmth.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Uh, uh, and is anyone? And I suppose then Shotzi and Quarter for. Wait, no, Quarter's not there. Quarter's not there. Speaking of which, Vincent.
Muted.
If you are there, Vincent.
Yeah, Discord's just being really slow.
No problem. No. You had something else in mind. Something else that would, So you kind of dipped out in the middle of the night while still in town. No one seemed to have noticed your disappearance at all at this point. But you had other plans that took you on a journey to Terra Nova. We'll say that you made that journey with no issues. Or was it you were trying to make your way to there or the trade post?
To there.
Okay. So you found a ship that would take you there. No issues. And you do end up relaying the informations in which you wanted to relay about the subject in which you wanted to relay it about. Okay. With that, is there anything else that you are wanting to do after doing so? You're
I
gonna
start.
stay. I'm sorry.
I would start the journey south, I believe it would be, to meet in the middle, where
Okay.
the party would be going.
Meet up with them at the trade post. Very good. Okay, so you do find a carriage that is traveling, a wagon, as it were, that's taking supplies out to the trade post and are willing to take you as well. Okay,
Yeah,
with the
do all
cost
the
of
loading.
with just a minor cost of a few silver. You just the cost of the food that it would cost for you to eat along the journey. Because he's not feeding you, but he'll give you a ride. Food costs money. These oxen cost enough to keep going. And so he gets 3 silver from you, and you get a ride on the cart.
Slow ride. Take it easy.
So with that, you guys find yourselves in different parts of the world, or different parts of the land of Aurora. But at nighttime, Virix and Zill find themselves alone under the moonlight as the party sleeps in, huddled around the fire. Some of them leaned up against the coils of Grassel as he nuzzles close to the campfire to keep warm. Others have their own tents and so forth, and a bit of privacy. You might see a couple of lanterns on as one or more of them may be reading a book or something to occupy their time. Roll me a perception check, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's not my
Oh,
strong
right.
suit. Not my strong suit. That is where the whole joke about staring at Zill's ass came from.
God damn. I mean, he's
Indeed.
right next to you, but
Hang on.
you got
I'm gonna move my keyboard and put my dice tray up here so I can see what I'm rolling easier.
Is that a disadvantage because he's present?
I got an 11.
11. Very good.
Shotzi got an 18.
Shotzi, you're asleep.
Please on me.
You're asleep,
Okay, I'm transferring.
or you're in your tent, using the lantern to do whatever it is you're doing.
Flying on him.
Oh, okay.
It's Virix and Zill's turn on watch, so they're on watch so you guys can rest. That kind of thing.
Oh, heard that. Yep. Thank you.
No problem. So with an 11, the overcast is kind of light this evening. You see some light clouds that darken the sky, giving rise to a half moon that illuminates partially onto the landscape, casting shadows as you see something in the distance in the moonlight, almost like a shadow that was there and then suddenly isn't anymore.
Virix is gonna call it out to Zill and be like, "Did you see that?"
What am I looking for, love?
There was maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but it was like for a moment there was a shadow that was there and then it was just gone the second after next.
Wait, you mean a shadow shifted in the darkness? Make sure you write that down. It's never happened before.
Okay, well, you don't have to be rude because when you say it like that, I sound stupid. Can I like hop Grazzle like he's a fence and go take a closer look?
Zill says as he lounges back and, says, yeah, you go take a look and I'll watch your backside from here. I mean your back.
My guy.
Yeah.
All right. So Virix is gonna go look, do a little investigating. Would you like me to make a roll?
Really, so this roll is going to depend on the way you answer this question. Are you going up and like checking the direct area, like you're going to go over to the area of the woods, which is basically the tree line itself, or are you just going to get a closer look just by walking up
No.
about 30 or 40 feet away from it to get another look?
I'm gonna fully like hop Grazzle like he's a fence and like get up out of the campsite area and go physically look.
Okay. Roll
Like-
me an investigation.
Ah, hell yeah. I gotta decide which dice I'm gonna use because that other D20 was not treating me well.
Miss Owlett says, run. Run now. Turn around and run.
I never run. Okay, that's a 9. What is
Miss
my
Owlett, welcome to
bonus?
the chat.
Hi, Miss Owlett. Okay, so that's a 12 on investigation.
I want y'all
Okay.
to know she is over here blushing because y'all said hello.
Well,
Hey,
don't let
Queen.
that discourage you. I'm going to do that and we'll respond to the chat. That's a thing. But yeah, you guys, you roll your investigation of a 12. As you come up to the area, you're looking around. You a little bit chilly out here away from the fire. You feel the dampness of the night air as a chill rolls over you, but no, the darkness doesn't reach out and grab you. You do see from the darkness, just as about the time you're about to give up, footprints.
Oh, what kind of footprints?
Ah, that's a good question. They look like boots.
I don't like that. Oh, can I follow the footprints?
You can certainly try.
All right. What do I got to do to follow the footprints?
Well, you're going to have to roll me a survival check. The survival check will be at disadvantage because you were the trail is making its way into the darkness of the forest, leaving the camp behind.
Okay. I'm gonna go in.
We're
Well,
in a desert.
I can't use that die because I just dropped it.
Wasn't supposed to be acknowledged. Well, I'm acknowledging you, and you're awesome. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe if this is your first time here so you'll know more.
All right. I'm making a survival at disadvantage. I'm going to roll my 2 favorite d20s. That is a 6 and a 12, and I have a +3, so ooh, that's a 9. What do I get with a 9? What happens on a 9?
Staring at ass again.
Rude.
They see a mirage of it.
Y'all are just mad because there's only one other person in this campaign right now that's smashing, okay? And he had to pay for it. Me, it's all free.
So, with a 9,
I'll sure.
Not even getting into this one.
you see the footprints as they leave off into the darkness, the dark thickness of the forest. But shortly after, you lose the trail. Would you like to make a perception check, please?
Yeah, but if I fail it, we can't even blame it on Zill, so...
You've got imagination. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Wow. Clearly, Virix can briefly attain X-ray vision to view Zill's ass.
That's literally what's happening, because I just rolled a nat 1.
So, when you get out into the forest, it's unfortunate there's no ass of Zill to behold. See, he's back at the camp. The camp that you're struggling to find in the darkness of the forest. You seem to have lost the campfire.
Fuck.
You don't know which way
Oops.
is back to the
That's
forest.
amazing.
Okay. Can I... Hear me out. Can I...
Well, we're listening.
I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad right now. Can I... How visible is, like, the sky? Like, between, like, there being trees and it being, like, a little bit overcast.
Yeah, so as you look up, would you care to roll me a perception check?
Yeah, I fucking guess.
You just like put yourself in your own personal dungeon there. What?
You're digging yourself into a deeper hole, friend.
Fucking guess.
Ask for help. Just
Okay. Okay, on that perception check, it was actually good. I rolled a 14 and I have a +3, so that's a 17.
You're looking, everywhere. You're looking for a glimpse of light as the darkness of the forest falls over you. As suddenly the moon gleams out from behind the clouds, piercing through the night and illuminating your area. As you, what was that perception check again?
A 17.
17. On a 17, you see footsteps again. Better than that, as you're looking down at the ground, you not only see the heel imprint of a boot, you see where it depressed a cigarette into the soil.
Okay, T. Okay,
Too bad we don't have owl-like vision
no.
in the dark.
Here's what I'm gonna do though. I am going to use my Horn of Silent Alarm. I'm gonna use a charge on that. I'm gonna use an action to blow it. One creature of my choice can hear the horn's blare, provided the creature is within 600 feet of the horn and not deafened. No other creature hears sound coming from the horn. So I'm gonna blow the horn with the projection that I want Zill to hear it.
Okay.
Summon them cheeks.
you, you hear flapping and clapping in the distance as he comes flying along on butt cheeks. No, I'm just kidding. No.
No, you're
Is that
not.
making a booty pillow?
So sorry. That image, I'm trying to force it out of my mind, and I'm having trouble now. Okay, but
Yeah, me too.
as
Just remember, DM, you did this to yourself.
yeah.
Totally. Well, no, there was a little goading on with this one.
So as
Yeah, but he's the one that allowed it.
yeah. Okay,
What
so
makes him great.
he nudges. I'm gonna roll a. I got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna roll a d6.
Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to grab my lap desk so I have a flatter surface to put my dice tray on.
Okay.
Oh, you're no
Shotzi. Shotzi.
Yes.
You feel a nudge on your shoulder. When you wake up, it's Zill. He says, maybe some sort of disturbance. I'm gonna go check on Virix. Eyes out. It could be trouble. I wouldn't arouse the rest of the party, let him rest, but could be something. Didn't want to creep off in the darkness without letting somebody know. So, this is me creeping off into the darkness. And he turns around and makes his way out of camp.
Well, it's a good thing I have dark vision.
I would have laughed so damn hard if he doubled down and said, and then he creeps off into the dark.
He creeps off into the darkness. All right.
Did you say it's a good thing you have dark vision? Are you staring at his cake as he walks away?
That bit donkey.
Nobody was supposed to pick up on that one. How?
I had to process that for a minute. Like, wait a minute. Oh, God.
All right. So, Virix, you're off there in the forest as you use your horn to call Zill. You wait a few moments and you start to hear a twig snap behind you. Roll me a perception, please.
Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. God damn it. I ain't
That does not
perceiving
sound very
shit. I am not perceiving shit. That's a 7.
We have why do we have adversity?
To overcome it.
That's right, to overcome it. All right,
Builds character.
So, there
I
it
just
is.
don't perceive shit. I'm a very unpercepting person.
Not everyone is great at everything. Even Superman was weak against kryptonite. So you see a cherry bloom in the darkness, not far from you, about 60 foot off. A cherry of a cigarette. And you hear a voice as your eyes travel. Dangerous getting lost out in the woods in the middle of the night, wouldn't you say?
Arguably not as dangerous as tracking a group of people out in the woods in the middle of the night. Especially if you're by yourself.
We're born in this world alone. We'll die in this world alone, too.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
The shouldn't say. Can we just add that to like number 5 right there?
Yeah, not a fan.
You're not those fellas looking for gold now, are you? Gold not exactly yours.
I don't know nothing about gold. Why would I look for gold?
Said it was gonna fall off some caravan, making its way to Terra Nova.
I don't know nothing about no gold falling off of any caravan. I'm just out for a leisurely walk.
You don't mind if I warm myself by your fire now, do you?
You'll have to forgive me, but I think my fireside might be rather full. You see, me and my compatriots we're traveling, and there's quite a number of us. I'm not sure we could squeeze you in.
You will be surprised where I can squeeze in.
Ew! Ew! I did not like that. Ew! I did not like that.
Oh,
Like not even in game. That grossed me out. IRL. Ew.
my skin is crawling. Oh, no. Like,
Sorry.
I'm getting put on this.
it was good, but oh my god.
That grossed me out. IRL. Okay, cowboy hat.
No, it's my
Good
special
too. I
hat.
like that. I like that. But you'll be surprised where I
wear my
can
hat everywhere.
squeeze in.
So I can see how
He
this
says-
conversation would go different.
He says,
Let's see.
we're good that way.
Hey, I can see people now.
Greetings.
People.
Varric says, "Who's we?"
Me and my friends. See where I'm headed to see some caravan making their way to Terra Nova. Someone said there might be gold liable to fall off a caravan, you see.
Can I? Here's what I'm gonna do. All right. Here's what's gonna happen. Can I make a quick check to see, like a glance, to see if I can at least follow my own footsteps back to camp if I have to get out quickly.
Do me 2 rolls. The first roll I'm going to ask you to make is a sleight of hand. This is going to be you trying to do something without people noticing that you're doing it.
I don't know which dice I want to use because they're all failing me. I guess I'm going to use this one. All right.
If you're not trying to make it obvious.
Not trying to make it obvious.
I'll let you roll stealth for it instead if that's better for you.
I would actually love to roll stealth for it instead. That is much better for me. Okay, yeah, so I rolled a 16 and I have a +7 to stealth, so that's a 23.
Okay. So now, I'm just going to roll but what I'm going to do on my end, I'm going to roll an insight versus your stealth.
Okay, T. Pop off,
And
queen.
meanwhile, go ahead and roll yourself. I'll let you choose which one you're using. You may use perception, or you may use survival.
Either way, I have a +3, so. I'll call it survival. Damn it. I hate it here. I hate it here. That was a nat 1.
Yay!
We need new guys.
That was a nat 1 for a total of fucking 4.
So,
I think it's time you throw that one in the dice jail.
I can't throw that one in the dice jail.
good,
It's definitely
good
going
news.
out of the tray.
From behind the tree over yonder, as you're looking around, you see Zill's ass.
God, thank God Daddy's here.
Okay, but no, you can't find the can. But no, you don't see Zill's ass. You hear a voice from Send Message. You understand it's from Send Message from Zill. Calm
Okay.
down, love. Ain't no trouble yet. He's just asking questions.
I'm gonna be chill. I'm gonna be calm. I'm gonna be cool.
I'm flustered.
Like a cucumber.
So you hear the man, he says, well, I was hoping we might be friends, but it seems we may not have as much in common as I thought we did. I know when my welcome has been worn out. Be seeing you around as you see the cherry of a cigarette burst as the butt flicks and lands a few feet away from you on the ground, still smoldering, and he disappears into the darkness.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna calmly turn around and just like walk in the direction that I came from.
Hopefully. But I'll let you roll a survival check.
Okay, please.
You're having a hard time finding that way.
I gotta move my glass of wine off of my lap desk. It just nearly tipped over. That scared me. Okay. So I'm gonna do. We're gonna go for my sparkly dice. Hello.
Sparkly.
Let's hope the sparkly dice are good with navigation.
That's a 4. I have a +3 to survival, so that's a 7.
You're getting the crappy rolls out to start the game. It can't get worse. Wait.
I mean, it probably
It
can.
might.
To be fair, I have rolled 2 nat ones.
Yeah.
Maybe you should use
Bound to
D&D
get-
Beyond.
It's bound to get better from here. Okay. So,
Look, and until you roll 6 nat ones back to back, get
yeah,
that
that's
much.
pretty bad. That's the universe telling you you suck at life.
That happens.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
So that's a 7 on a survival.
Okay.
Regardless, I'm going to turn around and I'm just going to calmly walk away, and I'm going to hope that it's the direction that I walked in from.
yeah, okay. So, in time, you see Zill. He appears. He says, "Where are you going?"
I don't know.
Well, I was trying to find my way back to camp. I wouldn't even have left if you had listened to me. There's somebody out here. They've got an eye on us. And they know about the caravan and the gold.
Now, don't get mad at me because you got yourself lost out in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night now.
I'm not mad at you. I could never be mad at you.
I've heard that before.
I'm just saying I was right. Shadows in the night are often more than what they appear to be.
And sometimes you just need to leave shadows in the night alone, love.
Well, now we know we've got some competition and that somebody's keeping an eye on us.
Not the only ones making our way to that trade post, he says.
Most certainly not. Now, if you'd be kind enough, can you show me back to camp?
Yeah,
Want to go home.
with no further ado, you guys return back to camp, and with that, Shotzi, you end up going back to sleep. You guys finish up camp or your watch without any event. So Owls, comes your turn on watch. You can. Grassel said that if you needed assistance, you could wake him up. Otherwise, he was going to sleep. Shotzi's willing to do a watch, of course. So you could do a watch with her if you want.
How long is there going to be another rotation before morning?
It'll be 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours of
Just
being
go
up.
sit right where Grazzle is, in between his head and his tail. So that way I can keep watch from right there.
Sounds good. All right. You guys end up having no event for the evening. Okay. As the rest of the night goes on without any issues, everyone can go ahead and press their long rest buttons if you haven't already. Okay. With that, the morning comes. You only have a few hours left before you make the town itself, and a couple of days left before the heist job has to come. Wake ourselves up in the middle of town there, Rex. You have some work to do. As morning comes, you can hear the crow of a cock or a rooster. The rooster crowing in the middle of the morning as you wake up to find the sunlight creeping through your window. You can smell bacon coming up the stairs to the... Wait, you're not. You were not in the inn. You were in your cold, dark fortress. So, either way, you do hear the crow of a rooster and wake up. So, there's some work to be done. You have a job to do. You acquired some steel and so forth. Let's say take some time to draw up some blueprints for whatever it is that you're trying to make. It sounds like some sort of ramp that you can attach to the rails and derail the train that's a coming.
Are we going to do that, or are we going to remove the track?
That's up to you. Completely up to you.
I'd be able to remove the nail with a crowbar. And if
Okay.
anything, the barbarian could help with that.
Barbarian's not there yet.
Oh yeah, but when he gets here.
When he gets there. But speaking of which, your team's supposed to be arriving soon. Some guys to help you out. You're looking forward to that, of course, as you go in a. Do you already have a crowbar, as it were, in your inventory?
I picked one up now.
Pick one up now. Okay, very good.
Yeah, at the trading post.
You find yourself something to eat for the morning, or
Go to
what
the
would
inn.
you-
Get
Go to the
something
inn.
there.
Okay. As you make your way to the inn, and you do, of course, then smell the crack, or hear the crackling of bacon, and smell the aroma of breakfast that is on coming from the chimney of the inn. You make your way in. She greets you to the Country Vine Inn and offers you breakfast. She
I would
says
love to.
breakfast is included in the cost of the stay, so the breakfast is all included, just like the dinner was. Okay.
Well, I didn't pay to stay the night. I'm only buying food.
Oh, okay. Well, she says 2 silver for a for breakfast.
Is it the same for dinner?
Yep. And so with that, you get yourself some breakfast, all that good stuff, and waiting for your troop to arrive, coming from the Jewel of the Sand. So with that, we got a couple of possible encounters on the way. 50% chance that you're going to have an encounter. So 2 hours remain on this venture, from what I recall. So who wants to roll the first percentile?
Not I.
So in the morning, you can see the smoke from the town off in the distance. Okay, so 34. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Would you go ahead and roll for me I believe it is a D20, sir.
Nine.
I don't like that look in his eye.
I don't either.
Can you roll 2D10?
I can. It says 0 and a 4, or no? That's a 10 and a 4.
That's
Well, it's only showing me the dice. It's not giving me the roll.
it's
So I'm
10
not
or
too sure.
7. It's 17.
So as you're traveling along the road, you can see smoke coming from the chimneys of the trade post off in the distance. When you hear the thundering of hooves, everyone, roll me perception checks.
My weakness.
Working on it. 1 second.
I
got
finally
a
rolled
10.
something good. I got a 21.
15.
15,
18.
18. What you got there, Shotzi?
27.
27. And what you got there, Alice?
I got a 10.
All right, so you guys hear the thundering of hooves as 14 men on horseback come riding up on your left, basically steering past you. You guys can hear the sounds of gunfire as bullets start whizzing past your heads. Everyone roll me initiative.
Ugh.
Am I rolling it as well?
Negative. No. But Vincent and Rex, you guys can play some of my hostels if you want.
Okay.
Because you're not there to participate in combat on your own.
Oh boy. I
You
get to
can
shoot my
participate
friends.
You get to shoot at your
Why
friends.
you sound so excited to shoot your friends? You're horrible.
It's normally discouraged, you know?
Yeah. I wonder why.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is ask you guys to do me a favor. Okay? All right. You guys see Aurora down below in Discord underneath Avatar
Yes.
Legends?
Yes.
Okay,
Give
so-
me 1 second, trying to pull it up.
No, you're good. I only need Vincent and Rex to acknowledge this part.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna pull up a PDF that's gonna act as their character sheet.
Oh,
Okay, or you guys can just roll, and I'll tell you if you hit or miss. It's up to you guys. But in there, you see a thing called military. Okay, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna find the little one that says Sergeant at Arms, and that's where you're
Where?
Okay, so if we let me show you this way. Okay?
No, as in, where is this PDF?
So you see my screen here? Can you see my screen in Discord?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we go down over here on the left, this may be closed on there. Little area says Aurora. Open that up. Where it says military, open that up. There's a bunch of these PDFs right here. And the one that says Sergeant at Arms, you're going to open that. All right. But anyway, that's what you guys will be using.
sorry. Give me one. I can't hear you guys. Shit just died on me.
Ooh,
Agreed. That's weird. I was thinking the same exact thing.
Sometimes you guys gotta hit him with the.
What?
I said sometimes you just gotta hit him with a.
I'm missing what you're hitting them with.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm hitting him with.
No, I'm
It's
missing it.
The.
Exhale.
Okay, there we go.
Who was that?
Okay.
What
So
we're doing?
someone found
Hey.
the soundboard.
Oh boy.
We know where the soundboard's at.
Yeah. So, with that, let's go ahead and get initiative orders from everyone. Does anyone have over a 20 for their initiative?
18.
Nobody over higher than 18?
Nah, big dog.
All right. So that'll be Grazzle at 18. Does anyone have a higher than a 10?
Virix has a 14.
I have a
Shotzi
10.
has a 10.
Yay, we both got 10.
Which I feel like I've done this before, but which one of you has the higher initiative modifier?
I have a 4.
I think.
Plus 4.
Yeah, I'm a +4 too.
Which one of you has the higher dexterity score?
I have a plus 4.
No, the score. Does it say not plus 19 or plus 18?
It's 18.
Is it 19? Yours is an 18?
12.
Yours is an 18 as well? Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. The whole screen just froze.
Okay, so you... Eric's, right?
Yes.
So you have a
I'm
dexterity
restarting
of a
my-
12. Okay. And Shotzi, you have a dexterity of a 18. So, Shotzi, you'll go first.
Yay.
What I'll end up doing is that's really the only way.
Max,
It's either someone decides they're just gonna let you go first, or it comes down to your initiative modifier, whose is higher. Okay, because that trumps whatever. Because if your modifier is higher, then you're going first. And then if that doesn't work out, then what's your dexterity modifier? If that doesn't work out, what's your overall dexterity score? Now I've seen all those exactly the same. It'll be like, all right, we're just gonna roll a d4. You know, that has happened, you know, so. But anyway. So we have those. So all my bad guys will be going on 10. Okay. 10 as well, which is funny enough that we're both going to be going on to 10. But the dexterity for them is a 14. So, Eric's, you're in fact going last.
Yay!
Okay. So, we're going to have all the hostiles.
Gotta
that
save
will
the
be
best for
going
last.
On 10, right? Because I use a static initiative. All right. So, with bullets whizzing over your heads, Razzle. Grazzle.
Yes.
With bullets whizzing over your head as horses with riders upon their backs rise up above the bluff off to your left, firing rounds at you with 14 different what appear to be bandits of some kind. They all wear dusters and vests and brimmed hats, covering their mouth with bandanas. They're bandits.
How far away are they?
They are about 90 feet from you as they come
90 feet?
over the brim.
Okay.
Like
Let's
this?
see.
There you go. That's what they look
Lava
like.
bandit.
Yeehaw. Peter of mine there.
Well, let us think.
And Miss Owl
All right,
said,
so-
your hat is very dapper.
It seems we have some company. Get behind me. And I take a resolute stance. Get in front of the group. And just... I think I would like to rage.
Okay. You rage.
And let out this loud barrel roar.
It's a roar.
Last time you raged, you like collapsed the earth.
Are you attempting to intimidate?
That is indeed an intimidation.
Would you? I'll let you go ahead and roll an intimidation then. We'll say with your size and your raging, I'll give you this an advantage.
Gator
Oh,
don't
thank
play
God.
no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that.
That's gonna be a 22.
All right, gang. With a 22, using a +6 modifier, Vincent and/or Rex, would you like to roll at advantage?
No, I don't think I will. Oh, do I want to roll it? I gotcha.
22.
You rolled a 22
2D.
as well.
Yep.
It's a standoff, so both of you are tough. Both of you are mean and nasty. Neither one of you are backing down. So
Actually, I got a 16.
you got a 16. You were asking what
Yeah,
the
it
DC
added them
was.
together.
Okay. Now I'm confused. What was the result
just rolled
of your?
Well, I guess it's different. I got a 12.
Okay. So you rolled a d20 and got a 12 on the dice, or you
Yeah.
rolled it. Okay, so that makes it an 18.
Okay.
All right. So it's not higher than the intimidation from the Grazzle. Okay. So they're going to be a little shaken whenever they'll be attacking you with disadvantage. They're not running away though. Okay.
They have disadvantage on their attacks?
For having fear, yeah.
Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. That's double disadvantage.
There is no such thing. So
Yeah, I was like, what does that mean?
disadvantage is simply disadvantage. Advantage is simply advantage. Okay, so
Okay.
Very well.
is that going to end your turn, Gressel? Grazzle. Casbat, will that end your turn?
He said he was having troubles.
We're going to assume that's going to end his turn. Virix, you are up. You see Grazzle. He goes and gets between you and the enemy once again. Tells you guys to stay back, and gives off a monstrous roar. Okay. What would you like to do?
You said they're on horseback, right? The bandits. Okay, sick. And there's 2 of them?
There is 14.
14. Oh. A lot more than 2. Understood. With that, and how far away from us are they?
About 90 feet, coming down a bluff.
Okay.
No.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
we hear you now.
There he is.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, Discord decided to just be like, hey, You know what'd be funny? Bye. Disconnect.
All right, so
No.
To answer your
If
question,
you
yes, that would have been the end of my turn, and I'm holding my action until they get close enough. My weapon's not even drawn yet.
if you're using a mobile device and you have D&D Beyond and Discord open and running at the same time, it'll make Discord crash, and it won't disconnect you on our side, but it'll disconnect you on your side.
Mhm.
Learned that the hard way myself. Okay, question.
yo,
If I want to hop on Anthrax, my beautiful little baby boy, does that count as interacting with an object?
in the way of having a free action. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Um, technically, it would take up half your movement to climb up on.
Okay. And that's half of 45. Big 23.
Yeah, we could say you guys are traveling, so you're already mounted.
Okay. If I'm already mounted, I'm gonna I'm gonna draw this beautiful little new uh pearl-handled pistol I have, and I'm gonna lock in aim.
All right.
I'm gonna
That has a bonus of a +2 to hit.
mhm. Which gives me a total of a +9 to hit since I'm proficient with pistols.
All right. So go ahead and make an attack, please.
Hey, does a 27 hit?
A 27 will hit.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
All right. It's also good to know that my D&D Beyond dice is working again. I clicked it to see if it would, and it did. All right, so that's 1d10 plus 6. It's gonna be 14 points of piercing damage, and I'm targeting one of like the front guys, hoping that if I can like knock him down or injure him enough, it'll throw off like the other guys that are behind him, or cause maybe a little bit of a 14 horse pile up, if you will.
Okay. Very good. And will that end your turn?
No, because I do still have another attack. I get 2 attacks per action.
Okay.
So that I'm going to go ahead and shoot the same guy again if he's not down yet.
No, he is not.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 will unfortunately not hit as the bullet whizzes high over his head.
At least you didn't roll a 1.
At least I didn't roll a 1. I did roll a 2, but I have a +9.
Not a 1.
With that, I'm gonna kind of giddy up Anthrax, my terror bird, and kind of get to like farther on the other side of where Grazzle is, so maybe I have like a better view or aim, or if I need to like dismount or run on foot, I can. I don't have to like actively try to climb over him.
All right, sounds good.
And that will end my turn.
All right, that'll bring us to Shotzi. Shotzi, you're on your horse. The Grazzle has stepped between you and the enemy that comes down on their high horses down over the bluff, shooting their bullets at you. Grazzle gives an intimidating roar, telling you guys to stand back. But of course, Virix goes to attack them anyway. Standing, using Grazzle as a mount, basically, mounting her with his mount, with her mount.
Well, I'm on a bird too.
Yep.
Stormclaw, but since the riders are about 90 feet away, I would like to use Entangle, see if I could trip up their horses and make them a little easier to get to.
Okay. So you cast Entangle, and the bulk of the enemy towards the front of it, I'm assuming. And vines begin growing up through the rocks of the bluff that were basically almost desolate and desert area in need of vital water and rain. Suddenly these vines burst out of the earth and grab a hold of these horses and men making their way down. So at the beginning of our turns, guys, which is coming up here in a moment, we're going to be rolling versus being stuck. Okay.
Uh,
All right. Not all of us, just four of us. Okay. Make sure I'm doing this right here, Shotzi. I don't want to use your spell wrong.
we make the saving throw in your first hit with it, don't we? For Entangle?
What was that?
So 20 foot for the duration. These plants to the ground. Each creature other than you in the area when you cast a spell. Okay, so it is when you cast it. Okay. Everyone, I go ahead and make me. If you guys want to do 2 apiece, 2 strength saving throws.
Oh, 2 saving throws.
Yeah.
19 and 26.
Okay. 19 and 26.
My roll's not working. My D&D Beyond dice are not rolling.
Okay.
Wow.
I see a 6 and 11. Okay. Which would make with a strength of a, I want to say they have an athletics of a +7.
Yeah,
But
the strength save is a 7.
+4 for their strength. So it's going to be 11 as a 15. And, yeah, so I don't think they're going to, one of them saves. That is a 15. I believe both of yours are going to save there, Vincent. So one of them is restrained, as you can see them pulled off of their horse as the vines grab them. The remaining 2, they charge forward still, or 3, coming down the bluff. Okay, Shotzi, will that end your turn?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
So then that makes us the hostiles. Okay. So we've got a number of different targets down there. Any shots at Grazel will be made at disadvantage, being that he is big and scary. Okay. Any attacks at the rest of the party? Okay. Not necessarily. I'll let you guys decide who you're attacking at. Or we can roll a die each turn. It's up to you.
I'm going to have one attack go against the person that shot,
Okay.
and the other one go against Grazel.
Okay. All right. So one against Siobhan. Go ahead and make that D20 roll. This will be a +6
Nat
to hit.
20.
A nat 20, that will definitely hit. Okay.
I think Siobhan is indisposed at the moment.
It's okay. So it's typically 2d8 +2, but we're going to double the dice pool. So that's 4d8 +2 damage.
4d8. I think she's going to be mad at me. It's 26 damage.
She'll get over it. Thank you. Now there is another attack. Go ahead. That's a +6 to hit.
This one's at disadvantage.
You said that one's a disadvantage.
15. I got a 15.
15 total. I'm not sure that that's going to hit. I think he has a 21 AC.
That is correct, and he's raging. So
So
Raging.
Vincent, do you want to make a couple attacks?
No, actually, I'm going to use the leadership ability. For 1 minute, the sergeant can utter a special command or warning whenever a non-hostile creature it can see within 30 feet of it makes an attack roll or saving throw. The creature can add a d4 to it, provided they could hear or understand the sergeant. A creature can only benefit from 1 leadership die at a time. So we're gonna make our command to focus on the rider and the spellcaster first. They have range.
Yes, they do.
And then I will bonus action tactical command to give the first minion to fire advantage on their first attack roll.
Okay. And who is that attack going to be against?
We're going to shoot the spellcaster since the ranged person has already been shot at.
That would be
Hi,
Eric's
Shotzi.
or Shotzi.
Shotzi is the only one who's shown they can cast magic so far, so that is all I can ascertain.
Sounds good. It's going to be a +6 to hit.
+6 to hit. Alright. Does a 23 hit?
Should.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Alright, and 2d8 damage?
It is 2d8 plus 2.
$17 damage. 1 off max.
Okay. Very good. So there is a total of 14 of these dudes. Okay. If you guys want, you guys can use the actions of all 14. Okay. Rolling attacks and so forth. Of course, that's a lot of action economy. Okay. I think it's okay to have each of you roll for 2 of them, and I'll work out the rest of them. Okay? That's okay with you guys.
So how much damage did we take here?
So,
At 17.
Virix, you are taking 26 points of damage as a shot rings out and hits you in the shoulder. Okay? Virix?
I'm sorry. You said how many points?
26 points of piercing damage. Okay?
26?
I got a nat 20.
And
There's
then
a nat 20, and there have been orders to shoot you and the spellcaster first because you have range.
And then Shotzi has a 17 points. Okay. So, with that information, you're going to be shooting at Virix and Shotzi first. I'm going to make 2 attacks at Virix, and then I'm going to make 2 attacks against Shotzi, and then we'll rinse and repeat. Okay? So, it's a 16. So, first attack, 23 to hit. And the second attack is going to miss. So, the 23. Five. That's 11. 13 points to Shotzi. Or, sorry, Virix. Okay. Now then, next up is the others. 2 more, +6. This is against Shotzi. Oh, snap.
I'm sorry. There was a cat, and I was talking to my mom, but I heard you say Virix. What happened? I'm so
13
sorry.
points. So
Another
that
13 points?
another 13 points.
We're getting shot at. We're targeted.
I'm fucking pissed.
Shotzi does a 19 hit.
Yes.
We got Burks that's raging now.
Take 15 points of piercing damage.
Mummy, may I have a piece of cake too?
Okay.
I do not know where the square spatula is.
Gonna make 2 more shots. These 2 are gonna go against Virix.
Damage today.
I don't know.
If it
You're
makes
shooting at me again?
He was told I was given orders. He used
All right.
leadership. It's a sparkly die, just so you know. Okay? It's the sparkly die that rolled the natural 20.
Oh no!
May your death be gorgeous.
I think you're gonna have to.
Hang on, Mom. I'm getting murdered out here.
I'm sorry, they have an int and a wisdom above 10, and
All
that
right.
tells me that they can use tactics.
All right.
Why-
What am I getting hit for? What's
why
going
do we
on?
have adversity?
I don't know. It seems like this whole session is fucking adversity. I'm getting mad.
Why do we have adversity? To get our asses kicked, clearly.
Okay, what are you
Clearly.
rolling to hit me for?
So that's 12 plus 7
That's
plus 1.
2d8.
That's going to be 22 points.
Okay, well that drops me down to 0.
So with a yell, you hear Virix fall off of her bird, tumbling off of the scales of Grazzle and tumbling into the dirt. At which time the bird charges. Okay. You're not dead yet. Okay. Erix, it is your turn.
Let's make a throw to see if I fucking die. This is happening because I said this is one of my favorite characters I've ever played.
Be
I'm
strong.
really
Alright.
sorry.
Be strong. Trust in your teammates. Trust in Zil.
All right, I have
through this.
1 success.
It'll be on your turn, and we will acknowledge that success. Okay, on your turn. Okay.
Excellent.
So whose turn is it?
Erix, it is your turn. You see one of the members of the bandits give an order. It seems that this may be, in fact, the leader. Giving directions to shoot at Virix, the one with the ranged weapon that's magical that was just shooting at them. And then the magic caster that was just casting magic at them as well. And so they've been opening fire at them. Both of them have been getting hit with hot lead, and Virix just fell.
All right.
She is unconscious in the dirt. It is your turn. What
I would
you
like
to do?
to use my cantrip Spare the Dying.
Okay. Very good. Would you go ahead and read that for us?
Choose a creature within range that has 0 hit points and isn't dead. Creature becomes stable. Cantrip upgraded. I think I'm close enough that I don't need it. That part.
So, Virix, you are stable, not bleeding out. No,
You don't get
no
to
need
die,
of
Dusty.
no need of making death saving throws. You just need HP to get back up. All right.
All right.
Your character is not dying, not yet. All right.
And then
Is
I
there
would
any?
like to look towards the commander. And can I cast suggestion? My fiendish spell.
Question is that a bonus action? So spare the dying is an action,
A cantrip. That is a cantrip for me.
but it still consumes an action. And so during your action
Gotcha.
phase, you can cast a spell. You can also cast another spell if you have it as a bonus action, but typically that's with
Checking right now.
That's the only way you'd be able to cast bonus. Or a reaction.
Gotcha.
Or if it was as a reaction. Okay. But on your attack action you can only do the one spell. So if you have a bonus action, you can do that. If you'd like for
Don't think I do.
you have bardic inspiration that you can give to people.
Give that to. I'll give bardic inspiration to Grazzle.
All right. Razzle, you have bardic inspiration. Just in time as it becomes your turn. You are raging.
Right.
Okay. You with a hail of gunfire, one of your companions has gone down. Okay. What would the inspired Grazzle like to do?
About how far away are they now?
They're on top of the bluff. They've got ranged weapons. They're shooting at you guys. They're not actually charging forward to get into melee range. There's no need. They all have guns.
That's fine. I just need to know how far away are they?
90 feet.
90 feet? Let's scare the hell out of them then. There's something really funny I can do right now.
Okay.
There's something really goddamn funny I can do right now.
Okay.
I don't have my weapon out. Both my hands are free. And I am raging.
Okay.
And I'm a juggernaut. So, I currently have 75 feet of movement, and they're just gonna see Grazzle drop down and just very rapidly dragging and slithering over in that direction with just like hiss, loud hiss like roar. As big as he is deceptively fast.
Okay. Nice. So you stand at the base of the bluff as they are up at the top of the bluff looking down. Is that going to end your turn?
That is going to be free action and bonus action. And for an action, I will go ahead and attempt to intimidate again.
Okay.
That's what that little like roar while going after them is. And ooh. Wait, hang on. Do I get anything while raging? I don't know. I don't think I do. Not with the Juggernaut, but let me double check. Let me double check. Where are you?
Got that bardic inspiration too.
That is true. I do have bardic inspiration. Is it a D6 right now? What is it? A D6 or is it something bigger?
What was the question?
Is it a D6 or is it a different die?
For his bardic inspiration is what you're asking.
Yes.
Okay. His bardic inspiration is a D6.
It's a D6. Let's go ahead and tack on a D6.
Okay.
Cool. So that is going to be 14.
Okay. So you haven't been attacked.
No, I attacked him.
No, you. You're not in melee range. You're still 15 feet from them.
That's fine. I understand. That's perfectly fine. I'm right where I want to be.
Okay.
I like to imagine how that would be terrifying to see about 90 feet away, just this massive fuck off snake
So
suddenly right in your
you're
face.
yeah, I get it, but you
But
did rage.
I do.
Here, hold up.
I
You
also
did-
understand. Yeah.
You did rage. You haven't attacked anyone. You haven't been attacked. You're no longer raging.
I was attacked though.
Well, you were shot at. You weren't actually
You
physically
were
attacked.
never. You know, we're never.
Yeah,
hit.
rage needs damage to.
You know
be
what? That's
sustained.
all right. That's all right. I don't need to be raging currently.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Well, so that when we get back around on your turn, okay, if that is going to end your turn, just remember you're going to need to rage again if you want to continue raging.
That's fine. That is the end of my turn.
Very good. Virix, you are stable. You are on the ground. Hold tight. Okay, as you feel
Yes.
on your shoulder, and hear the voices of Zil as a little bit of a sip of some fluid makes their way into your lips. Okay, healing potion, assisting you with 12 points of healing.
Hell
Let me
yeah.
clarify that.
Also, I would like to apologize to Owl because when I made that death saving throw, I thought you said it was Virix's turn, not Eric's. So my apologies. I wasn't trying to overtake your turn, buddy.
Yeah.
You still don't get to die until I say so. So get up.
Nice.
Hey, that's
All
what
right.
I get to say to her.
So you are
Well-
conscious again. You have 12 points of health. Okay. If you get up this turn, it's going to take half your movement. Okay. You can stay where you are, of course. You know, you can. Your bird has got between you and the bad guys to kind of protect you. Okay. What would you like to do as your eyes wake up to see Zil? You know.
I'm gonna thank him. Like Virix's eyes open, she goes, "Man, am I happy to see you."
Thank me later. Fight for your life.
In addition to what I assume is a potion of healing he gave me, I'm gonna use one of the potions of healing in my gear to also regain some hit points, and then I'll stand up.
Very good.
And I think I have, yeah, I do have 2 of those. So that's 2d4 plus 2. Where's my d4s? There they are. That's a 1 and a 4, so 5 plus 2, that's another 7 points.
All right. 7 additional points of healing for yourself. Nice.
Yeah, so that brings me up to a 19. And I'll stand up, and Virix is kind of like holding on to like the horn of the saddle that's on her terror bird, like really heavily catching her breath, and that'll end my turn.
All right. Shotzi, it comes to your turn. You take a couple of shots there in that last turn. What would you like to do? You see Zil
Well, I
over
was
there.
gonna. Yeah, I see that, and I realize that I don't have to worry so much about my dear friend, but maybe I should cure myself a little bit here of some wounds I acquired because I'm a spellcaster. But I don't know if I should do first level or second level. 43 out of 76. We'll go Cure Wounds second level.
Cure wound
On
second
myself.
level. Okay. All right. In the words of Captain Picard, make it so.
Doing. Doing.
Will that end your turn?
I kind of would like to back away, not be in so much of a range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. But 4D. I get 25 hit points of healing.
25 points. Very good. And if that ends your turn, it brings us to the infamous turn 10.
That's a big snake. That's a scary fucking snake.
That is a
But it
scary
is
snake.
in our face.
But hold on, guys. I've got a interlude here. So, rest of the party here, you guys start hearing gunfire coming from a different direction, not from the bluff where the giant snake is and all like that, and the 14 guys on horseback, but coming from behind you, firing from rifles aboard horseback. Virix, you see a familiar gentleman, someone you met in the still of the night, firing shots with about 20 would appear to be cowboys or outlaws.
It's the cigarette man.
It's the cigarette man.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna squeeze into tight places.
Squeeze into
Oh my
tight
god, you went there.
We were all thinking it.
He's just saying it.
I was actually actively trying to forget.
So with the odds quickly turning against us, gentlemen, the giant snake. What would you guys like to do? We're gonna try to stick this out. The 14 of us die to the last man, or live to fight another day.
Well, the answer is quite clear. Shoot 3 of our minions' horses and then ride away as we leave dead weight behind.
That became canon. Very good. Bah, bah, bah. All right, 3 of the horses are shot. You hear, Gerald, I'm your brother. As they're riding off in the distance. Okay.
Ain't no more. Go find another one.
But before I do that, and before everyone, whatever, I don't want to take away the fun. Grazzle, you moved all your way over there. Take an attack of opportunity.
I actually don't intend on attacking just yet.
The combat's ending as they're fleeing. If you'd like to make an attack of opportunity, you may.
Oh, I'm not gonna make an attack. I have no. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's happening, but I see they're fleeing. I am honorable.
Okay.
Aww.
You let them ride. Okay, very good. A few moments ago, your blood's still hot. You might have thought differently, but calm down a little bit, I guess. So with that combat, the dust begins to settle as the bluff a moment ago filled with thunderous hooves of men on horseback firing rifles and pistols into the fray of you falls silent once again, as or silent to a point, as a number of different horsemen come up. No doubt, Our meeting wasn't by accident, now was it, young lady? You hear the man say as he pulls out a cigarette and begins rolling it up.
Do the fancy one-handed thing.
Virix still hanging on to like the saddle horn from the back of Anthrax. She coughs into like her free hand and there's like a little splatter of blood. She goes, I've learned that most things are rarely by accident. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. The name's Virix.
Pleasure's all mine, Virix. You hear Zill pop up. Hey, partner, there's only room around here for one tall, dark, and handsome man. He looks and says, what's that?
I was gonna ask, do I hear this as I return to the group?
Absolutely.
Then as they say that, I'll just go ahead and say, well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very That's good. All right. They both kind of look around, kind of confused. Like, all right. Man lights up a cigarette from a match and says, "Well, maybe we'll be meeting each other again sometime down the line. Be more careful." He says as he turns his horse around and they begin leaving, making their way towards the trade post, no less. Are you heading my way? Safety in numbers. I know last night you wouldn't let me near your fire, but perhaps there's still room next to mine. You hear Syl, I hate that guy.
As he's like saying this, Vix is like pulling up like the side of her shirt and she's like looking at like the still like open like bullet wounds like in her side and shit. And she goes, well, I have to admit, perhaps there was room at my fire, but all the best gamblers keep their cards to themselves. However, I can see it would have benefited me to tell you what was in my hand, partner. And she really like emphasizes it, like she's kind of trying to not necessarily like mock him and his verbiage and the way he talks, but to like reflect and mirror it in like a sense of like I kind of trust you, but like I don't know how much.
He says,
okay, now she's having a stroke.
Partners now, is it? He flicks the cigarette. Well, are you coming?
What a waste of a cigarette. He surely didn't have enough time to do anything more than a couple puffs.
You get a feeling his smoking's all for show. He doesn't even smoke. What was the smoker from X-Files? The dude probably smoked more cigarettes than anyone ever did in cinema ever, and that dude doesn't smoke.
That's horrible.
It's a good waste of tobacco.
Mm.
Indeed.
He smoked purely because that was the character.
Virix will she'll hook her boot into her saddle and she'll pull and throw herself up with a real painful groan, despite the fact that she is healed to like a decent extent. She is very much like feeling the pain of multiple bullet impacts.
Shouldn't be such a bullet sponge.
Listen, I'm
Maybe
soft and
maybe
I'm
don't ride out on
squishy.
an animal away from the group and show that you have range.
I didn't ride out that far.
Far enough to look like Swiss cheese.
This
You know what? You can fuck
large,
off. You weren't even there. Kortar's
this,
off fucking around doing Lord knows what.
I was here. That was me that said that.
this
Okay.
large clawed hand just pats you on the back. You should have used me as cover, friend.
He did offer himself as cover. Better him get shot than you. He's big, green, and ready to bleed. So.
Well,
Big green
more
and
like
ready to bleed.
ashen black, actually, but
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah,
Very
he's
good.
gray and black.
gray and black coloration. Did I? I
Okay.
think. Yeah, I did share that image. Yeah.
Virix looks at Grazel and she says, I ain't ever been one to shy away from a fight, and I'm sure as hell not gonna stop now just because I have a snake for a friend.
That's fine by me.
And she'll
Just know that I'm always here to offer my help. When it's needed, of course. I don't trust that guy. But... And I look over at them. You are right, though. There is strength in numbers.
I thought you said safety.
Safety as well. Safety as well.
Starts with an S.
And then, to like kind of wrap up like Grazel and Virix's exchange, she says, I don't trust him either, but he knows something we obviously don't. And I intend to find out what it is. And she, and kicks off on her terror bird on Anthrax and starts heading off. She's very obviously pissed off that she got kind of the shit shot out of her, for lack of a better word.
All right, so Rex.
Do I recognize them?
Yeah, you
Like
go ahead and
the
roll me a
over-
perception check from as you make your way out of the town, out of the inn, and onto the street.
18.
Your eyes turn west upon the horizon. You see a plume of dust kicked up in the distance. You could see almost 30 men on horseback making their way. A couple of them seem to be riding not on horses, but on birds, large birds, like some of the natives do along the prairie. With a large, dark-scaled, snake-like humanoid. Okay. That stands about 25 feet tall. Well, I guess
No,
it's
it's
about 18 feet. About
10 feet tall, 25 long.
Okay, that's fine. Standing a bit taller, this large snake, but making their way towards the town. You get the feeling that maybe this is the help.
All right. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask if Ferrix would like a healing touch.
And you ride into town, you see that one of them is beat up pretty bad. Virix, you're bleeding from your side. This kind artificer or man in town walks up to you and offers you a healing potion.
No, I'm going to do Cure Wounds, a spell.
Oh, okay. Walks up and the stranger in town walks up to offer you healing.
Hope that hand's
Would you
gloved.
like to describe your character, Rex?
He's roughly 6 feet tall, He's got one extremely gloved hand that doesn't seem to move it very much. And other hand goes up, the sleeve goes up to the elbow, and wearing gloves on that hand as well. Got a slight cowboy hat and a duster. And he's carrying a very large rifle.
Nice.
Your wounds.
I gotta take the puppy out.
I would think so with getting a natural 20.
Twice I got hit with a nat 20. I
got Yes, down you to did.
0 hit points with 3 shots.
I totally would have given you a health potion earlier. It slipped my mind. Sorry.
It's okay. We're good. I'm alive, and that's what matters.
Because lessons need to be taught. Stop getting shot.
Why do we have it?
Right, this is the most gunfire we've experienced as a group.
Do I roll for cure wounds, or do you roll for cure wounds?
I think
Either of you can roll.
Okay.
I got 30
doesn't work. Pull it down.
Sleepy guy.
Have a good night, buddy.
Bye.
Take care,
My
friend.
I'm
friend
starting
with
to
ya.
like see in 140p, and it's a little unpleasant.
Hopefully nobody gets shot anymore and dies, you know?
Hopefully not. You have a wonderful rest of your night.
You too, man.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
You have any more wounds missing?
I'm sorry. How much did you say you rolled for?
38.
38. That actually brings me up to like almost all the way up to my max hit points. My max is 59, and that brought me up to 57, so that should be good.
Nice. Yeah.
And after that, Virix goes, "Name's Virix. Pleasure to make the acquaintance."
Rex, nice to meet you. I happen to have a instant fortress we could stay in if you'd like.
Does that
It's
instant
easy.
fortress happen to have a bath?
I don't actually know.
That
Uh,
is
Yeah, does it have a bath?
I keep fucking up my little desk and stay in the spot I put you.
Stop doing that.
It's because I keep leaning on it. It's on me. I'm just rolling like shit, getting shot. It's messing up my desk. It's everything.
Got shot too.
Got new weapons, and now you're just like the center of attention.
Oh, you got hurt too?
No.
Me? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll use my last charge to heal you.
I don't know.
14.
This stranger is really touchy.
Well, I know I'm going to be doing a job with you guys. I recognize you.
I don't recognize you. That is
I
a
don't think we've actually
certain
met.
interesting level of hospitality you offer to complete strangers. Usually that means one wants something or is trying to find something out.
Well,
I mean, if
I'm
we're getting
told
free
we have a job
touches.
we're doing together, so might as well keep you guys healthy.
Oh, we're just healthy touches. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Varix will like turn around and look at Eric's, Grazzle, Zill, and Shotzi and say, well, I suppose we just found our contact. It was a little bit easier than I expected, actually.
Yeah, walked right up and felt you up.
That's how every woman meets her dream man, right?
I'm right.
Hmm.
Rawr.
And shaking hands, one hand holding the titty.
My titty, no.
So, Rex, you are the one we are meant to meet.
Indeed.
Good, very good. What do you think? We trust this one?
Well, normally I'd say prove it, but he's over here just healing us. How to, that's weird and cool.
All right, so
Pretty
with all
chill, if
that,
you ask me.
Zill pops up. He says, "So you're this guy is supposed to help us stop some sort of caravan coming. Is that right?"
It's a big one. Figured what we could do is we could, maybe we should carry this on over to the fortress and talk about it in privacy.
You keep saying something about a fortress, but I don't see anything around here.
I just pull out the instant fortress out of my pocket and just hold it up.
I was wondering if you were just happy to see me.
I don't understand.
You will.
So how's this pocket fortress work?
Well, I guess we'll go out to the place I was last time and set it down, speak a command word, and it grows.
You see basically popping up in the middle of the field a giant structure. Okay, at least 25 feet tall, barricade and so forth, bars on the windows, slits, the whole deal. This is literally
Oh god, it's kind of portable sex dungeon.
You hear from somewhere in the bowels, bow, 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 bow,
No. And then he slithers away. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I would fit in there. But
And
that's
be careful,
okay.
a cigarette man might slip into it.
It's not the only thing a cigarette man's trying to slip into.
I didn't do it. This wasn't me.
Huh.
Surprised he didn't slide up when you were all injured and whatnot.
Sorry, I was laughing at a message.
Was it the one that I sent?
The man with the cigarette. We don't have a name for this guy yet. I just don't know his name. He has yet to divulge. He tips his hat at you and says, "Well, that's quite the fancy little architect coming from one's posterior. I've never seen the like. He does
he does tip the hat, says, "You'll have to forgive me, of course. We have a date. One who's will be seeing you around. Stay safe," as he and the crew
Oh, Mary, I said I.
begin heading northeast, northwest.
I feel like
watch it in horror and then just lean over, give it a sniff. What do I smell?
What?
He said that he pulled it out of his posterior, so I said I'm looking at him in horror. Can I just lean towards it, give it a sniff?
I said I pulled it out of my bag. Someone else said my posterior.
That bad. That's why I'm just staring in horror.
Hi, welcome to the ass fortress.
That's a whole new. Never mind. We're just gonna leave that one alone. I think.
Oh
Yeah.
my. Okay. All right. Get your ass fortress here. Ass fortress.
oh my god, it really is Fort asshole.
I didn't even think about the fact that the word ass is in fortress. Oh my god, that's such a good pun. We kind of been hitting it with the jokes today, no cap.
Word ass.
The jokes and the bullets. You've been catching them nicely.
Shots fired.
I am no longer having fun. I feel personally attacked.
I couldn't believe we got two nat 20s on you.
Yeah, that was a little crazy.
So
All
you
right,
hear
so
Zill Piper looking at you there, Rex, says, "So, Doc, what is it we need us doing?"
I make sure the cigarette smoke man has left.
Yeah, he's gone. He and his
Okay.
group.
We're going to be knocking over a train. It's got some gold on it our employer wants. And we get that gold for him. He gets some gold for us. Works out really well.
You hear Zill, what might I ask is a train?
Think of it like a caravan that's the size of a dragon that's running really, really fast on the ground in a straight line.
Right.
That sounds horrifying. I want to fight it.
And big. It sounds very big.
Yeah.
How's it go in
and
a
metal.
straight line?
It's got these things called rails that just goes right along it.
Rails.
Yep. Long pieces of metal just stuck in the ground. We're going to be ripping those out.
Huh.
All right. So is anyone up for some manual labor?
We're doing that tonight?
That's up to y'all.
Yes, hopefully.
Why not? Let's do it.
I'll plug in my phone then.
This is, same time.
Plug it in.
This that's all meeting up. This would be also a stopping spot, but because we started about 30 minutes late, I wanted to give you guys at least 30 minutes extra game time. We can go to 10. We can go to 11:30 if everyone's okay with it. Or we
I'm
can go
okay
at-
with it.
Yeah, I'm fine running to 11:30.
Do my best.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's completely up to you, Rex, about when you guys go to do this. This is all you guys. You guys have been given the mission. How you guys choose to undertake it? Completely on you.
Yeah, I guess we're going on.
Okay. So, obviously, you want to go a little bit down the way from the town.
Yeah.
How far from the town are you trying to go to, set up this whole Sabbath thing?
We'll want to go far enough that they
Question.
can't come and reinforce the train.
So, give me an idea. Come on.
We'll say
200
about 10 miles.
10 miles?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So off in the middle of the desert, you start following the the uh, the, the rail. So it's going to take a long travel. That's your destination.
Yeah.
That's a venture in it. May take a little bit of time to get. You guys just arrived in town, and now this Rex is telling you you guys are going another trek on this train rail or rail to an area predetermined by him. He wants to set up an ambush, a derailment. Does everyone have provisions for such a trek? They take a couple of days out there and back.
What kind of tools are we going to need to do this derailing or whatever?
I got us a crowbar that we can use, that the big fella can use to pull up the nails.
A crowbar. There's how many of us?
My
My
friend,
hands ain't like work.
I believe I may be able to handle it.
This guy's like a
He
pocket
can
Swiss
melt
Army
it with
knife.
acid.
I'm also good at tinkering myself. I can put things together, make some nice objects. Got a few bars of ingots I can use in case of emergency.
I'm used to wrestling and fighting with creatures sometimes as big as me, if not bigger. I think I have more than enough strength to rip those rails out if necessary.
Yeah,
But
you'll do
what
nicely.
happens to the big moving dragon thing on the rails when we take away the rails? Do we have a
It comes
plan
crashing
for
to a stop.
it will
It's just gonna
stop?
magically stop.
It's not going to it's not going to fall over.
It
Gotta
might.
get the plan here.
It's possible. But if it falls over, that's not a problem. It might even make it easier on us for the guards inside.
But I'd rather not hurt anyone if it's not necessary.
I mean, they're going to be trying to hurt us.
A dilemma.
It ain't a dilemma for me. I don't care.
You on that one, Swiss cheese. What is your background, by the way?
Um,
Who are you
Are you asking Rex or
What?
who are you asking?
I think he meant out of game, like her actual
okay,
background.
yeah. It finally loaded. I actually see it was loading this whole time for you.
oh,
You finally popped up.
oh shit.
Screen.
It's just a picture from my Dungeons and Dragons board on Pinterest. I don't know. I thought it looked cute, so.
Oh hi. Looks like what's it called from Sonic?
Oh, are you looking at the GIF I sent?
Yeah.
It's my favorite. The
So as you guys are finishing up your discussion about what all you guys still ask, you have the visions for making. We need to prepare our stuff.
How are we going? Here's a good question, group. How are we going to transport said gold. Do we have a vessel that can transport it?
Well, I have this, and I lift up a bag of holding. It was given to me a while ago.
What happens to stuff if it's put in the fortress? Does it also shrink? Because could always just.
The fortress has a weight.
So speaking
Yeah.
of the bag of holding, fine, you having a bag of holding, but we're still going to operate within the confines of the bag of holding. The bag of holding can only hold 500 pounds of equipment or anything. And you guys decided to harvest all the wolves. That was
Right.
considerable.
I still need to know how much weight that is.
500 pounds.
500 pounds? Oh, the bag of holding's full then.
I've got a bag of holding. It's only got 50 pounds in it.
So you're going to have to do something with the confine. What's in it, or you put something else in it.
Well,
How about we get a wagon before we leave? Or
we have. You know what? I believe that may be a brilliant idea. We did, after all, harvest a bunch of wolf pelts and meat.
But
And
more friends
bones.
for you to talk to. 'Cause we're gonna
I'm
need horses.
sure if they're. I'm. Go ahead.
Are you pulling it, or are we gonna also need horses with that?
I can pull it. My friend, do you not see how large I am? Do
We
you
have a
doubt
draft mate.
my strength?
Can I sit on your head while you pull it?
I,
Because I imagine you just sit up crisscross applesauce just right on his head.
A peculiar request. Why not?
Perfect.
First
I
things
know where I'm
first.
sitting.
Let's find a trader here in the town. Someone, perhaps a trapper, or someone who deals with meat and furs and leathers. Perhaps we can make something out of these pelts.
Okay. So the fortress you guys set up isn't that far from the town. It's just in the outskirts. So you guys can make your way back to town, no trouble. Grazit, if you'd like to roll a perception check to
Absolutely.
find a
I will happily roll a perception check. Give me 1 second.
I'm going with. Can I also roll?
Absolutely.
That would be a 15.
Very good. What you got there, Eric?
That's a 23. Looking
23.
for a branch of the what the fuck is it called trading shop.
All right, so you do see a large sign. Burnt into the sign, you see trade. It's a very large, almost like a warehouse.
How big is that? Is the entrance? Actually, I realize that now there may be a problem.
It has double doors on it, so
Okay.
it's wide enough for you to go in. If you wanted to slither your way in.
I will. I'll go ahead and make my way in. Well, first, I'll be like, just poke my head in. Hi. Is it okay if I come in?
You see a very tall man with glasses.
I'm sorry, you broke up. I didn't hear what you said.
So sorry. So as you enter into the trade post, you see a tall, thin man with coats and a black vest, the white button-up shirt, and beneath the vest you see an apron, a white apron. He is organizing some shelves as you walk in. He says, "Hello." Hello, says again as he exclaims at your size. You're one of the largest patrons I've had in here. May I serve?
I see that you're a trader of sorts.
Oh yes, all kinds, all sorts.
I'm a bit of a hunter and managed to come across wolf pelts, of course, some meats and bones as well, freshly cleaned and harvested, and looking for someone who'd be interested in taking in such potential wares for coin or perhaps even services.
Eric's chimes
I
in. Only
can,
the finest bone.
I can trade the pelts and the meat for goods in return for the native. And the bone I can have processed and shipped off to Terra Nova for sale at the apothecary. I'm willing to purchase all said items on your agenda. How much would you care to set your price at?
So my question for you, DM,
Mhm.
as a hunter and as someone who harvested these and such, did he do a good job? Did these
Yes,
did
actually.
these seem presentable?
Yeah, you rolled a pretty good survival check for skinning the animals and so forth. You kept the hides in good condition. You clean the meat well to make sure that the stomach acids and other bits from the guts wouldn't wouldn't infect the meat, making them rancid. So yeah, the meat's in good condition. It's been kept away from so it's not dried, but it's not preserved with salt, but it seems to be fine condition. It's only been a few hours, you know, since you got it the day before. But yeah, it's still a good. Um, he says, so how much of this material are you willing to part with now?
About 500 pounds worth.
500 pounds of raw material wolves. Are you a hunter?
Indeed, I am. We encountered a rather nasty group of wolves. Quite a large group, in fact. Very
Oh,
hostile for such creatures, but they made one fatal error.
and what
Never
was
go
that?
after. Never hunt something bigger than yourself if you can't handle it.
That's wise advice. Wise advice indeed. Perhaps these wolves will know better next time. Uh,
Hmm, there
that
won't
I
be a
ask, are you?
unfortunately.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to speak.
Oh, oh no, he was just saying there won't be a next time, unfortunately.
Yeah, Bill did. See the bag?
So there may be work in for someone of your talent, he says, as he points to a bulletin board on the wall. See as you turn your head. Um, he says, there are some people that may pay, uh, pay quite well to have some monsters with various parts of Moria.
Huh. Is it okay if I take is it like a flyer or something?
Yeah, you see a number of different flyers on the bulletin board. One that talks about krakens on the coast, a leviathan in the harbor. You see hydras in the marsh. You see something about rock in the plain. Various large creatures that inhabited different areas of Aurora that some people would like to have removed.
Can I roll a survival to actually take a detailed list of those?
Certainly.
Might come in handy depending on where we're at.
In my journeys and inside of my little notebook, have I encountered or seen any of these before?
13.
Roll me a nature check.
Hmm. 9.
9. Now you've heard tell of some of these creatures. Never actually run into a leviathan before, but you hear that they are monstrous beasts of the sea. You've heard tell of hydra, of many serpents that inhabit different waterlands, and you're familiar with tales of kraken from sailors and so forth, but never run into any of these creatures yourself. You only know the.
I I've come from the Eventide Isles. I've heard of such creatures before from other sailors that have visited the islands I hailed from, but I've never seen them myself. It would be an
You want
honor
to
to
catch
be
one?
able to hunt such things. Is it okay if I take these flyers?
By all means. I have a printing press in the back. Always.
Well, thank you kindly, and I will pluck each one of them and basically just stab a claw onto each one and just gather them all up and then just roll it up between my fingers and put it inside of a like a case or something.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
So, in regards to our bargain here, how much does a wagon cost?
A wagon. Give or take. It depends on the quality of the wagon you want. Worth could be anywhere between 50 to a couple hundred. Or you can find one in the woods. There you go.
Can we
Curtis.
just rent one?
Someone
Is there a
should be
renting
covered.
service?
How about
It's-
this, Brent? I am in need of a wagon. I'm willing to part with all of these resources for a wagon. It does not need to be of the best quality. It just needs to be serviceable and must be able to carry a decent amount of weight.
Well, I'll make you a deal. I've got a wagon. It has a wheel that's gone off. Needs a new binding. You fix the wagon's wheel. Well, you can have the wagon for say fair trade.
For how much?
Yeah,
Fair
you're cutting
trade.
it out.
So sorry. So fair trade.
I can-
You give him the materials you have for the 500-pound meat. Oh, and he will give you the wagon provided you can fix it.
I believe that would be more than a fair trade. As it happens to stance, we have met a tinkerer recently who could probably do such a thing.
Would the
Ah,
spell mending work?
one more time.
Would the spell mending work?
Absolutely.
We don't have it just yet, though.
And we don't have the wagon. Are you with us, or did you stay at the with the group?
With you guys?
Well, I
wanted to
know
pick
Erix is
you.
with you. Erix is with you, but Rex, this may be information you'll have to obtain from party members as they're
It sounds like a fair deal, but first I do have to ask you a small favor. And I pull out of a satchel on my side there where a hip would be. And it's a small pale stone, and he brushes a thumb over it with a slight squeeze, and it begins to emit a small glow. Can you repeat that for me?
the word on the thing.
In regards to the your deal there, while I definitely think it's a fair trade, I would like to make sure that the rest of my compatriots agree.
Okay. He says that he'd be willing to trade you the wagon for the meat belt of the wolves you provided you can fix the wheel. Well,
Excellent.
you give him the belt and stuff like that. The wagon and the wheel is your problem.
That is perfectly fine, friend. I will hand the stone over to. I completely forgot your name. I am a terrible person.
Erix.
Erix, would you be so kind as to take this back to the rest of the party? And when you arrive, simply brush your thumb over it and give it a squeeze. Phrasing, I know. I'm aware. It's poor phrasing, but that's how it works.
What I'm gonna point out is now you're telling me to squeeze on a rock. I watched you milk yourself. At what point do I get paid for all of my services? As he's walking out the door.
And when he does eventually get back to the party, and if he does that, they will hear the merchant's voice saying exactly what was said.
All right, no good deal. So he's going to take that time to write up a receipt for the materials you brought and wagon that you're getting in trade. So you have a proper receipt for one wagon.
Perfect. More than a fair deal, friend.
All right. So Rex, you were aware that there is a wagon that needs repairing. You'd like to lend your assistance. Message may say that it's at the trade post around the back.
All right. I go on over to it and cast Mend.
Okay. You go over, you find Grazuit there, looking at the wheel. Just how it goes back on, and you have him set the wheel on, following your instructions. He holds it while you cast your spell, and magically the wheel's metal band repairs itself, um, becoming a full band once again without the need of creating a new one. And the wheel goes back together, and you mount it on the wagon with no trouble at all. You guys have a working wagon. All you need now is horses. But
well, we were gonna have Grazel draft it.
You want to roll an insight, Grazik, you can.
You want me to roll an insight?
If you'd like.
I sure will. It's not my best, but I will do this. So, 15.
Okay, very nice. So you're looking at the wagon, thinking about, hey, all I need now is some horse for all the carriage. And remember, a couple of your companions that you made your way here with had these large riding birds known as terror birds. And you think they'd work just the same. That is, provided they had a harness to mount up to the wagon, and you could convince them that this was all the cause. Or you could just, buy horses.
Wait, so are we putting the saddle on Grazel, or are we hooking the birds to the wagon? I'm confused.
George.
Yeah, I'm just giving options, giving little insights into things you possibly do. What you guys choose to do, up to you.
Well, a horse
gonna
definitely
suggest
wouldn't be a
horses.
bad horse wouldn't be a bad idea, but with the amount of travel, who knows what kind of terrain we'd encounter. It might be better to get an ox or something. Granted, I could always pull it, but there are those large terror birds as well. Provided that those two are willing to go ahead and have them pull it, that could work too. What do you think, Erix? And Rex?
Oh, sorry, you guys were talking to me. I was watching my show.
I would suggest the terror birds or you pulling it, because then we wouldn't have to worry about storage, because depending on the size, I know we're got a different ship. I don't know if we can still store it. I don't know what we're planning on doing with it.
Finding
Or were you
another
planning on leaving
animal
it
would
somewhere?
be that is true, and getting another animal to pull it would be another mouth to feed.
And more storage space on the ship also. That's why I was like, terror birds or you, buddy? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Great exercise. Helps with the gains.
So for now, your immense strength, you can move the wagon without any. Make your way back to the fortress where you guys can reconvene with the rest of your party and come up with a decision of how you want to continue your transportation throughout the plains of Aurora.
And you just see Grazel with Erix and Rex making their way over as he's pulling this wagon behind him, slithering ahead.
Siobhan,
Yes.
as the group is away at the town, bartering with merchants, so Zill takes a moment to come over and check on how you're doing. Puts a hand on your shoulder and asks, does it still hurt? There?
Varric oh, thank you, George. Sorry, I have a little kitty cat with me. She loves rubbing her face on the mic. Varric looks at Zill and she says, it doesn't hurt much. It'll be fine, but I may need you to take a closer look at it later in private. And she does a little wink.
He says, I was hoping for us to explore this fortress we have.
I'm sorry, Pat, you're breaking up a little bit. What did you say?
He says he was looking for a reason to explore this fortress they find themselves in. Or one of the wings. Check on that wound for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And Varric follows up with, I'd kill for a bath right now. Like, she is covered in dirt and blood and just like all sorts of grossness.
He says, well, I'm sure we'd find that in this dusty old fortress. We might have to head to town for a hot bath.
I wouldn't mind a little bit of privacy. We can get our own room, maybe? Get a drink.
He reaches down to his belt and weighs his coin pouch. He says, I think we could afford such an endeavor.
This is how new party members are made.
I was just about to say, and after that encounter, roll for pregnancy.
Rude as hell.
So, Shotzi.
Yes.
As you're hanging out in the fortress, you can see Zill and Siobhan starting to cozy up to each other, and then they start making their way towards the entrance of the fortress, though they are getting ready to leave yet again. You hear something about going to town to get it back.
Yeah, totally perked my ears up with that one. Like, oh, yeah, I'm covered in dirt and blood too, and I think I kind of want to go with him to town. Maybe find my own privacy room with some water. I want to play in some water.
So Zill nudges Varric and then whispers in your ear, maybe we could find a tub big enough for 3.
I believe I heard that with my elf ears. I'm like, in your dreams.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Well,
not combat, right? So can I use my passive?
Yes, you can. So remind everyone what your passive perception check is.
It is a 20.
Yes. So you hear him say something about getting a tub for 3, perhaps.
Yeah, no, I see how my girl handles other women.
Yeah,
No thanks. I'm out.
Varric's whole face goes into like serious mode. It's the same face she makes when she's beating the shit out of people. She goes, "You know I'm the jealous type. Don't even go there."
Well, what would I be if I didn't push my limits? He looks up at you, Shotzi, and gives you a wink. He says, "Sorry, love. I was just trying to be courteous."
Indeed.
Okay, sorry,
Says,
I'm back.
He says the bath will be on him to apologize.
Yeah, it will.
It better be.
All right, so as you guys are arriving back at the fortress, wagon in tow, you can see that your companions are making their way to the fortress, heading towards town. As you guys come upon each other, large wagon that appears that they've been busy in town. So, with that, what does everyone want to do?
The other type of busy. We were actually doing business.
Do we have a time frame on when we're meeting up again?
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Get your claws out of me. Let go, let go,
So
let
think
go.
again.
Just to reiterate my question, do we have a time limit when we're meeting back up again?
I guess you're asking as they're making their way to town. Is that what you're asking? How I be in town?
Yeah.
Back in. Okay. So he's talking about how long you guys going to be in town. When you guys going to meet back up?
How long? Like above table question. If we're riding 10 miles out to offset the tracks, how long is that going to take us? Like a day?
At least
it depends. So my question is, and I do have to ask, do we know where it's at?
Well, follow the tracks. Eventually, you'll get 10 miles out. That's where he wanted to go. He didn't have a specific spot in mind, except just follow the tracks from and then pull them up.
Yeah.
I'm putting you in air jail because you keep scratching me.
So really, you know what you guys want to do. But we are narrowing in on that time that we had discussed about 7:30. As we all meet back up, discussing plans of what to do, meeting back up to deal with the whole caravan situation that ends up being a train situation. Unless there's anything else anyone would like to do, I think this is probably a good place to stop.
I'm chill with stopping here. It feels like a good point.
Yeah, it seems good.
I will say that my tarot bird is my mount and won't be pulling a wagon.
They fine by me. I do not mind pulling it at all. And I think that's a excellent stopping point myself. So sure, I am in agreement.
Are you mad because you're getting kisses? Are you mad because you came begging for loving and now you're getting loving?
Is that what you're saying to Zill?
No, I'm talking to my cat.
Wait, don't chew on the headphone cord.
All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for stopping by that did. And until next time, be kind to each other because we're all in this world together. All that good stuff. Everyone say good night.
Good night.
All right.